One. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to D&D. Our game of D&D called Magic and Mayhem, or the Fate of Asharon. I hear Magic and Mayhem. Oh, shit, Jesus Christ, I fucked it up. Welcome back to Magic and Mayhem on this episode of Fate of Asharon.
Fate of Asharon, Fate of Asharon, Fate of Asharon.
Shut up. All right, now we are. That'll work better. We're going to start off immediately and start off really quick. Nexo. Blue. Well, let's start off with Blue first. I think that's appropriate. Blue, once you get up into the pits, you have a proverbial thing flash before your eyes. As basically, let's see. Roll me a wisdom saving throw with advantage. Blue. Can you do that for me? Thank you.
17.
All right. As you roll this, you basically get yourself out of it. As you realize that you no longer are, you are no longer affected by the trank that get hit by you. Merlin, right beside you, falls to the floor, and you're in the streets again. The first thing that you see, because of your alert feat, is 6 attackers that seems to have that ace on the rooftops around you, and you fight off the trank as you basically flexes your muscles so hard that the trank darts just pop out of your body. All right, it is you. What do you do? Actually, let's. I'm gonna roll in. No, let's not roll initiative. What do you do?
Are there people in front of me?
Not precisely. They are above you.
I'm picking up Merlin.
All right.
And I'm dashing towards where the carriage was.
All right. I'm gonna give you this action for free. You do not have to roll for this. All right. You make a dash action. Use your action and use your action to dash, and you basically just haul it out of there. Hold on. I need to roll a couple of rolls against you here. Where did that put my roll? Okay. All right. All right. None of those hits because you have a AC of 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna roll a few more. Okay. 16 hits. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna say with advantage.
Second, wouldn't it be best if you changed the music? Oh, you got it, Ned.
No, this is perfect. It's kind of like battle music. Golden, Blue, you get hit by 5 darts. However, they get hit, but they land on a certain part of your body, so they bounce off as they hit you. But one of them lands true, and as soon as you enter, do you use your bonus action to enter a rage while you're running?
Sure, why not?
Alright. You enter a rage as you're running away from the enemy, and as you're running away from the enemy, you have your back turned towards these guys. Now, for a human being, this would not be good because, there's a lot of nerves in the back. But for an orc, which has a large amount of muscle or ridges on their back, you just feel a pop as you feel one of the dart at land just pops out, and you run away from the enemy, and you hear screaming in the back, and you are by the cart. You spend 30 seconds, and you're at the cart.
Wait, 30 seconds or minutes?
30 seconds. You were not that far away. Even with all of the equipment that you guys are carrying, 30 seconds. Because if I do the math correctly, hold on, let me actually do it correctly. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 12. Yeah, so that's okay. So let's do this really quick. So you can move 80 feet per turn, right? You have 45 feet of movement. Or do you just have 40?
40.
40 plus 40 equals 80. 80. All right. 80 times 5 equals. That's 400 feet. Okay, so this is what happens. As you're running away and you get hit by 4 darts. I think it's the correct thing. You basically run for your life, and you only get hit by 3 darts, by the way, because as you run through the alleyway, only 3 people can hit you. The rest of the people can't hit you because they were on the other rooftop. But essentially, as you run away and you run in towards the streets, and you run into the gate, which is into the gate. I do believe that I said that you guys are parking the horses inside of the gate. Nexo, do you remember?
But it was outside.
Okay, it's outside. All right, you rush towards them. You have to wade through a lot of civilian stuff, by the way. And as you basically make your way through the civilian streets, you find yourself on the doorstep of the carriage. And as you do, you see Nexo. You see Nexo, and you see Alexander and the rest of the crew is present here. Except for maybe Biggie. I think Biggie and Ivisis is doing something. Yeah, what do you do as you reach them?
Gonna drop Merlin and fall over and pass out.
Alexander, you see bursting from around a corner. You see that's not fitting.
Me and Alexandra are together, and
Alexander.
as of now, we're kind of running back to the carriage.
Thank you for
By the way,
reminding me.
Beckon is a little reminder. As a little reminder, me and Nexo were together at the guy's office.
I remember.
Or some shit.
Alexander,
And we're coming back to the carriage, I assume. Yeah.
You guys have been there for a while because it required at least 2 hours for Blue and Merlin to get all of the required items and bring them back to the party. I don't even remember how much I picked up. I think that I actually stored an inventory towards this. Merlin is over encumbered at the moment, if I don't remember wrong. Oh yeah, 3 crossbows, 3 heavy crossbows, 50 bolts. Oh yeah, I bought quite a lot of shit. All right, yeah, and you brought a lot of javelins, Scar. I made you carry 20 javelins. But you see coming bursting through all of a sudden coming out of an alleyway or coming out of a cityway. You see basically Scar just comes and he basically just runs up to the door where the cart is at, where Misty is sitting, and she falls to the floor and Scar falls to the floor right in front of you guys. What do you guys do as he does?
I'll look down the alleyway first.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Alright.
This is
Let me
not...
get my character sheet up. Well, not very good.
Hold on, let me roll. Let me just play ominous because that's really good at doing this. Yeah, as hold on, I need to remember to have it open. I need my third monitor. I'm not even joking. Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, can't hear the music though.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought that my headset wasn't that my headset was out of power. All right, what did you get? Well, as you stare into the alleyway, you don't see anything of significance.
Well, go check out the alleyway for me, please.
No, okay. Sure. I'll roll an investigation check too, I assume.
No, this would be perception. Investigation is like when you are, for
Oh,
example,
perception. When I'm like investigating an item, right?
yeah. Or you're investigating a room to try to find clues. This is not an investigation. This is if you
Okay,
notice
so
something on the ground that's there.
perception. 16.
You see something on the rooftops for a few seconds before it disappears. And no, it's not nighttime.
Alexandra, I don't think we're alone here. And
Right.
not in the sense that we're in a town, but in the sense that we're being followed.
Is Misty's here too, right? Yeah.
Scar
Yes.
is bleeding. By the way, I need to.
Oh.
He not extremely badly, mind you. There's only like small parts, and it looks like his muscles was able to like stop. But
Are the tranquilizers still in him?
there is a tranquilizer still in him. Yes, correct.
Right, I'm gonna pull those out. Pull it out.
There's only one, yeah, but because literally his muscles, like I said earlier, his veins. Like his veins must have pushed out the needles, but there's one left.
I think the first initial ones. Only reason why I was able to get out of it was probably because I entered a rage at that moment.
Yeah.
Also, can't hear the music, by the way.
I can't hear it either. Oh, it's because the. There we go. It's better. All right. All right. You, but yeah. What do you do? Okay. So as you pull out the dart, all right. What do you look for as you pull out the dart?
Is Scar on the carriage?
No, he fell down on the ground. He didn't fall down on the carriage, as far as I understood. I'm right, right, Scar?
I just fell on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, it fell on the ground.
All right. Cole, where did you see anyone?
Well, for me saying what I said before, yes, I saw something immediately move out of the way when I looked up in the
rooftops.
The rooftops. Some kind of like shadows or like people or something. They're trying to move out of sight.
Misty, keep an eye on the sky, please, or the roof for us.
Copy. And she hides behind like a wall. She does, but she's like kneeled down and she's like really inconspicuous as she stares out towards the things. This is
Cole,
like
help me get.
You guys are in a city, by the way, which means that people are walking in and out of the castle as we speak, meaning it is really hard to pick up on stuff. So there is
Castle?
people. Yeah, the place that you were in, that's a castle. Where you guys were.
We're right now. Are we right next to it?
You guys are right next to the castle because the castle is right next to where people store their horses before they go in, essentially. If that makes sense.
I was thinking we were somewhere like here or something.
No, you guys are not in there. Like I said, I've not been able to make.
You like more like here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You guys have not been able to. I have not been able to make the outer city of this because I've been busy this week.
Oh, there's an outer city.
So there's an outer city on the outside. You, Scar
I thought this was just this.
Yeah, Scar was on the outer city. if that makes sense. Like in the larger scale of the context. It's like Babylon. Babylon has a larger outer scale city that goes around the entirety of the water.
Alright.
For example. This has a large outer scale city that I haven't been able to make yet, but I'm going to. This is just...
Cole.
Yeah.
Yes.
Help me
I'm
get Scar on the carriage.
Okay, alright. Strength check? Or do we
Wouldn't
just
it
do
be-
this free?
Both
It
of
would
you
be a strength check.
make a group strength check.
Your strength is probably better
Athletics. Athletics, I should say.
than mine. Okay.
Yeah.
Athletics? Okay.
What's your athletics?
No, we're gonna roll both of us.
Oh,
the same.
okay.
I mean, it kind of makes obvious.
Did
16
you land?
again. Huh.
Did you land?
22.
Oh,
All right, nice.
I'm stronger than you.
Okay,
Somehow.
you guys managed to somehow lift up this hulking barbarian. You're not able to lift him fully off of the ground. I'll say that you guys are able to move him off of Merlin, which was laying underneath him as he landed.
We were trying to lift it in the
Actually,
carriage.
did you land face first, Scar, or did you land backwards? Which way did you go? Forward or back?
I'd say forward.
Okay, so you have Merlin on top of you. Okay, cool.
No, I dropped Merlin before I fell unconscious.
Being bored, we're
Thank
pulling
you.
him
Okay.
onto the carriage.
You're pulling him onto the carriage. I'll say that you guys managed.
Because that was the one was for.
Yeah, you guys managed to get Scar onto the carriage, and yeah. All right. So it's okay. So you managed to get Scar onto the carriage. All right. What's
Right, we're gonna get Merlin too. Can't forget about him.
Of course, it's free action because it's like literally
It's Merlin.
same. You know,
It's Merlin.
all right? Yeah, I'm not even gonna have
he's
you guys
fucking
roll.
He's a fucking skeleton. You know.
All right. Cole, keep an eye out. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Now, from now on, as I'm keeping an eye, I am guessing I'll have any investigations on, and like any
Perception.
advantages on investigation. No, on
It's
perception. Yeah, perception.
I wouldn't say you get advantage. Just keep an eye out.
No, I'm not gonna say you get advantage either, because it's just me. It's just you having like a close eye and figuring out and looking forward.
I'm gonna pull out the
It's just
trank
that I
dart
look.
today.
It's just that I look everywhere and kind of like memorizing everything, trying to at least.
I'm gonna pull out the trank dart again and look at it to see if there's any like
Investigation.
thing on it.
Actually, do you have any spells you can use at this moment to figure out what the thing is?
No.
Oh, that's fair. Anyway. Yeah, you roll me investigation. Let me see what you figure out.
15. That was a bad roll.
Okay.
Still pretty decent.
Now, these are the kind of tranks you've seen it before, Alexander.
All right.
It's a in your country or inside of the country, these tranks would be used to take out T-Rexes. They would literally be used to knock a T-Rex out, not kill them, knock them out.
All right.
And
Is there like a logo or something on them?
it says what was the name of the thing? Sharex.
Sharex?
Yeah, on the side of the actual thing, it is it's named Sharex. It's you recognize it as a actually roll me a history check. I'm gonna say you get this one with advantage since you would be very familiar with this. You would be familiar somehow with this thing.
11. Bro, these rolls. That's a nat 1. These rolls are dog shit.
Okay. You remember them as a company that basically makes weapons and darts to basically they are weapon manufacturers that makes stuff like like they make like specific weapons for Dragonborns. Like for example, they make this thing that Dragonborns can use when they breathe into it. It stores a lot of the flame or a lot of the dragon's breath, and then basically they can use that as a weapon, like a flamethrower or acid shooter or something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
I have scars on and runes on the thing. I'm gonna get on the nightmare horse that I have. It can fly, right?
You attempt to you can try. You can try to fly with it.
All right, I'll try to fly with it.
You as you get onto the horse and you try to basically like fly, you realize that it can't fly. It just looks at you weirdly.
All right. Then I'd say we just move into the bigger city then.
You head into the castle or the city castle, and as you guys make your way into the city castle, you guys find that there is, people are kind of. You see that the guy that you guys recently tried to talk to, literally just went like, "Oh, what can I do for you?" Again, my lord. Yes.
Well, we're having some issues. We're kind of, two of our party members were being attacked.
Attacked in this glorious city? That's not allowed! Who would dare to do such a thing? To a noble's escort?
I don't know.
If you want to, you could talk to the High Inquisitor again. I mean, I have to go and disturb him, which I don't really like to do. So I can, but I could go and do it if you want to discuss with the Inquisitor about
Please
this.
do, and I would also, if you don't mind, have a couple guards.
Edward?
Yes.
Yes, I would not mind. Hi, Captain. So, you see this guy that basically walks up to you and just like he nods to you respectively. Yes, what is it? Okay. I'm going to go and get the High Inquisitor. Can you protect these people while I am gone? Certainly. I do not mind spilling blood for my king and country. It's like, excellent. He's a bit weird. And you see that he walks away into the wild, and you see that he walks into the office, walks into where the office is of the High Inquisitor, and he's just like, and you see that he's like, so you're a royal, huh? See the captain says.
Yes.
May I ask, why do you have an orc sleeping in your carriage?
Well, I'm gonna pull out the little trank dart again and show it to him. Not sleeping by choice.
He reaches forward. Do you mind?
Yes, I have.
Do
you
you
can
get?
look at it.
Oh,
yeah.
You see that he takes it and looks at it like a bit, like inspects it, like. Shanrex. Interesting. I heard that these are able to take out elephants.
T-Rexes.
Well, my apologies. And he gives it back to you.
Take it and put it in my bag of holding that I got.
You put it in your bag of holding, which you just bought, right? Or have you had that for a while? I don't remember.
My mimic bag of holding?
Oh, right, yeah. You put it in that. Okay, so you see that he comes, the guy comes downstairs. The High Inquisitor is just like, oh my god. I heard someone attacked you. What dreadful business. May I ask who could possibly... May I ask, do you know anything about your attackers? Oh, who was attacked? I should probably ask first.
The orc and the old man.
And he looks in the back of the carriage and is just like, ah, I see. Well, I need to say this is an unfortunate amount of events. We haven't had a noble being attacked for a while in my city. May I ask, how well do you know your allies?
I know a couple of them for a couple months, but the orc especially I've known for a while.
Lovely. No. One second. Oh. So, may I ask you? Okay, I need to ask. Does anybody have any idea of, what kind of weaponry the enemy used?
Well, they used tranquilizers. T-Rex tranquilizers. So they obviously knew what they were going for.
Is your friend able to survive it? Actually, I should probably not ask. It looks like he's still breathing.
He ran all the way to us with one of them in him, so yes, he can.
I've heard that a man cannot. I've heard people's heart stops immediately when they get shot by these. Your friend must truly be a force to be reckoned with. May I have a look?
I want to hand him the horse. Where's the T-Rex tranquilizer?
You hand him the T-Rex tranquilizer, and you see that he has a look at it, and he takes it and has a look. I believe I know who attacked you, but I cannot reveal this to you in public. Come with me. Just you. Bring with
I will have my.
Yes.
I will have my guard with me.
Absolutely. Captain, if anything happens to them, your head will be on a silver spike. Do you understand me? And you see that he's just like, yes. I haven't figured out the salute yet, but you see that he does this salute towards his general and or towards his high inquisitor, and you see that he's like, come with me. And you see that he walks with you into the castle, or like the smaller miniature castle, and he opens a door and and says, "Close the door."
All right.
And you see that he then is just like, right, and do not tell anybody about this. And you see he pulls down a thing on the side of the room, like a book of some kind, and you see that's the bookcase sort of moves and it reveals a secret passage. It's like, come with me. You follow him down the passage.
Pulls with me too, obviously.
Yeah, and you see that he then, as you make your way down the stairs, you see that he immediately as you guys make way downstairs, you guys see a room filled with a board, filled with like a bunch of like things, and several different targets are on this wall. Like, let's say 10, 20, maybe even 30 targets are on this wall. But it's like, have you ever played Ghost Recon Wildlands?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And it's sort of like a circle. I just need to explain it for the audience. There's a circle where there's like four like distinct bosses, and then there's one guy in the middle, essentially, and they have like smaller people that work.
There's one main target that splits off into goons, so to say, of his that.
One is security, one is supplies, one is
and goons have their own goons and so forth.
And you see that he then is just like, this, my friend, is the Shattered Star Empire. Nasty people. And as soon as you golden make it down the stair, you see that the shadow moves itself in front of you. Standing there, there is a shadow, and you can only see its eyes staring at you. Val! Stop this and reveal yourself. Do not let our guests be waiting. But, sir, I told you to reveal yourself. And you see that a calf comes off, and you immediately see that there's a symbol on his chest, Golden. That is a symbol of the Shadow Weavers. You are of the ashes, aren't you? Golden, did you hear what I said?
Well, no, I didn't.
He said, "You're of the ashes, aren't you?"
How would you know that?
I know everything about you, Black Figure.
Alright, I forgot. You're the professional ones, of course.
Well,
Oh, that,
I'm
taking that out.
everything.
this is my bodyguard, the Valkyrie.
Doesn't look like one.
But we all call him Val. You seem less taller than I expected. For a murderer like you. You feel a kinship in between you two, Golden, which is weird. Like he looks like, while he looks like he would happily kill you, he also has like a look which is just like, I kind of respect that. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, oh, I could kill you with like my pinky, and I know you could do it too. I kind of respect that. You know, it's kind of that stare. You know, where murderers stare each other in the eyes and just like, I've seen you. I know that you can kill. And it's kind of like that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You know, this is the eyes of a murderer. The easiest way I can explain it. What? Alright. Well, now I need you to be ops on this situation. Val, have a look around the area and figure out if there is anybody that works for this organization that is in the city. Right. And he disappears again into the area. Golden, if you want to, you can roll me a history check to see if you know of Valkyrie.
If I know Valkyrie, huh?
If you know of this guy, if you've heard about him before.
Okay, sure. I don't know why the fuck my sheet just randomly closed, but whatever. $12. Oh god, I know nothing.
No, you don't. You don't seem to. This guy kind of allure you. You are not 100% sure who he is. Yeah. All right. That's if you guys, one of you guys can roll me a luck check if you want. Actually, Blue, why don't you roll the luck check this time?
Are you sure? I did it last time.
Let me roll it.
Okay.
5. Never mind.
This is what I would have gotten. Wow.
Let's say Blue rolled it.
No, we are not doing that, you motherfucker.
Yeah, no, Blue rolled it. Not me.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? There. Here it is. Okay.
Where are you installing?
That's a good question. Now. Oh, no. Blue, you don't feel. No, I'm not opposed to that. That's not bad. All right, actually, but yeah, you. Wow, jeez, I was expecting way worse. All right, you. Interesting. Anyway, you. All right. What was the last thing you said, Golden? Next up. Sorry. Oh yeah. So I think I know who these people are that tried to kidnap or kill your friend. In fact, your friend looks like such an imposing figure. Do you know who the Shatterstar Syndicate is?
Never heard of them.
Wouldn't surprise me. They are the criminal empire that currently owns this city.
Owns
is kind of a formality more than anything. Let's just put it this way. They have a lot of hands around the city. One of them is a very, very forward person that doesn't like to necessarily show himself to the public. I heard that Sigmund and Ned Hammerhand died and his brother Ned died very recently, which is very fortunate towards our
yes. You
confederation.
can guess who did that.
You did.
Well, I personally didn't. No, big guy took all of them on at once.
you hear a laughter come from his lips, and he looks at you, and he's just like, "Huh. Well, things I will never understand. Well, now I think I understand why they wanted you, or not you specifically, but wanted your ally, which is weird. They typically go for. Well, not your kind, no offense. Don't get me wrong, they'll do anything to get their hands on nobles, but they don't much care for outlanders, if you will. They don't care much about dragonborns and other races. They only really enslave stuff like orcs, other humans, and they have them fight in these rings. Underworld fighting rings. And one of them...
The pit?
The
pit?
Yes. That's a very good description of it. Seamus and Kieran is currently in these cities, as far as we know. Kieran is one of the largest operators, and he's one of the head thinkers of the things. He's currently the one that does the supplying. Instead, the Steadfast or Seamus is his loyal second follower. He's always on his tail, if you will. Which means that they are both in the city, and I think that they may, and I tracked Seamus, or we've been tracking Seamus for a while, and apparently he just came from the west. If I don't remember wrong, Baton was the last place he was at.
Where we just came from.
Yes. Maybe he saw something there that you guys may have done, and then he came here. I know everybody in my city. Even I have to pay for these dreadful people. You see, he rubs his forehead. They used to be a 12-ringed system. Kind of like the Green Ring, if you know what the Green Ring is.
No, I don't.
The
At
Green
least I don't think I do.
The Green Ring is an organization that exists inside of Halfling territory that supposedly runs their entire economy, their systems, and is the leading authority on that entire place. The king, if you will, or the leaders, essentially. It is controlled by entire Underworld Syndicate. We are, as the Human Empire, I've been trying to figure out how to find these criminals and bring them down and kill them, if preferable. But I haven't been lucky enough to do that. Which is unfortunate. Well, at the moment, Mr. Forik Whitebrow and his brother Andres, which is the leader of this organization, or Whitebow, is currently the leaders of the organization, and they run and they lead the Shatterstar. Andres is the one that you, in order to bring down this entire syndicate, you supposedly have to bring down Andres, which made this. And if you believe the stories, he's tens of thousands years old.
Is he like a vampire or something?
No, I'm not sure. He may be. It'd be really interesting if he was. We know that Caden is, though. Caden, the Bloodhound, or the Hound, as they call him. He's the enforcer of the Shatterstar.
Mm-hmm.
I know why these are all correlated, and why they try to kidnap your friend. I do not know. But this here, and he picks up the, or he points at the dart. That is their head manufacturer right there. They'll never admit to it, but they are a company that works within human ground that mass produces weapons, not a mass destruction per se, but they are the ones that is currently developing firearms in our country, if you believe it.
All right.
Yes, like the dwarves are. And at the moment, they have a full reign throughout the human territories.
What's exactly being done by all of this? Anything opposing them, or?
Well, some people believe they are in with the resistance. I don't believe that. The resistance are way too bloody and way too malicious towards. And not only that, but I heard that they once killed one of the members of the Shatterstar Syndicate once they came to ask them for their aid. They don't like the Shatterstar anymore, and trust me, I know the resistance quite well.
Well, I can tell.
Well, needs to be stated that I have no love for either the resistance, and I have no love for either the Shatterstar. In fact, if I could, I would wipe the Shatterstar out. The problem is they are embedded within every single level of infrastructure we have in our kingdom. Even some people even suggest that Andres is the Emperor.
So it's more like a shadow organization if he's the Emperor.
Supposedly runs the entire kingdom, yes.
Well, then the only way really to get rid of it is killing the Emperor. But
it's a myth. Nobody actually believes that a Witter, which Andres is the king of the
you never know.
I mean, from what we know, Andres is the only one we do not know what looks like. But we know that he's a Witter, and he is at least 1,000 years old. Same with his brother.
Well, this is all human empire business.
You do not have to get involved. As soon as you leave the human empire, you will no longer be involved within their business, if you will.
It's kind of what I want to do, because there's always something going on here. If it isn't cannibalism, murder...
Yeah, the cannibalism is pretty bad. I'll give you that. The cannibalism is pretty bad. I do want to warn you if you head up north. I saw you had a human.
Yes.
I mean, I believe I warned you a bit earlier today that if you go north, bringing a human with you is not a wise idea.
Why?
Do you know what the gnomes are all about?
Not as I can remember now.
The gnomes have this political ideal, if you will. They believe that any other species that exists around our world is inferior. They do. And they were much more likely to wipe every single race out than they are to let you live. They don't do this with every race, however, seemingly not wanting to start a war with the halflings or the dwarves. Don't know why.
Well, they're short, so.
Do not let their stature don't underestimate them by their stature just alone, my friend. They can be frightful opponents. They self-sacrifice themselves for just what they believe. And their king or emperor or whatever fuck he is, I don't know. Nobody's ever seen him. Well, nobody of us has ever seen him. But he's supposedly a really, really horrible creature. Said that he eats his enemies. Which we all love, I have to say.
Why sure as hell don't.
Well, if you wish to travel north, and if that is your will, feel free to. My guard will even open a gate for you. I'm just telling you to be careful.
I will, but
I'm not a big fan of goblins and orcs myself. But you and your goblins and orc friends have not shown any interest in harming any one of my allies, so I'm not going to do anything about it at the moment.
well, as long as you guys don't do anything first, we won't have a problem.
Well, then you are free to raid throughout my city. Be careful, however. My men may not share the same sentiment.
Well, then your men better get punished properly if they do something foolish.
Absolutely. Insubordination is not allowed within my ranks, let alone the Empire's.
Well,
is there anything I can help you out with before you depart?
Well, I would like a saddle for one of my horses, and a new carriage would also be nice.
Done.
Alright.
Alright. If you need to come back at any point, feel free to just enter our territory. I do not mind.
Alright. Thank you. I'll be sure to repair it someday.
I hope you do. Helping a royal out is just my... Well, it's just the way I'd like to work, if you will. Anyways, he sits down at a desk, or sits down on a desk down here to basically write up just a few more things. It's just like, now that you have the Shatterstar on your tail, what are you going to do about them?
Well, we gotta ask our orc friend first what he feels.
Well,
then we'll see.
Well, James, my captain, Captain James, he will. I will order him to follow you guys around for the time being, and you guys will have a 5 escort guard of knights covering you while you're in the city. So feel free to do that. Got it.
All right. I will take my leave now, and I'm going to leave the room.
And you see that he sits down and he writes down in his book, and stuff again. Yeah, and you leave out the you leave the room and you head back to the area.
All right.
And you see that the guy, the jumpy man, if you will, the guy you saw the first time when you entered the inner city.
Yeah.
He basically just walks around, talks to some people, and seems like he's getting things in order. Scar, roll me a con save, please. Normal this time.
That's 21.
Lovely. As you roll the con save, you all of a sudden realize that, oh, you're awake. You basically managed to beat off the trank faster than expected. Only taking, I'll say that golden and Nexo was gone for 30 minutes at most. Right? That seems fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys were discussing the situation with him. You guys head up and you guys head out. And as you guys basically find yourself outside, you guys see Blue or Scar is finally up and walking. What you do as you find out that Blue is up and walking?
I'm gonna walk up the Scar.
Well, you seem to be doing better, big man.
Walk up to Scar, yeah.
Scar, we can do one of two things. We can either leave this city or we could kill the people that hurt you.
Gonna like stare at his hands. He's gonna look up, look around him, try and like see if there's any other of those people nearby. I'm gonna roll perception really quickly. Uh,
11.
He doesn't see anything. Too delirious.
I'm guessing I noticed Scar is also looking up and stuff, and I check too.
You seem, I don't know what you tried to glean by that perception check. You tried to...
Oh god, I am blinder. How the
Look around and see if there's anything around me.
The people,
Like,
the angry
yeah.
people.
Angry people. Once you get off, you don't see any of the pursuers, but you do notice that, again, you do notice that there is people that look at you quite untastefully. In fact, most of the group is being stared at quite untastefully, including, but not limited to, Biggie and Ibisis, which is not present, but that's not, but they are currently a bit away. All right. That's good.
Then Scar's going to scream and then punch the carriage.
As soon as you do it, you start to hear murmuring,
Mumbling
and murmuring going on around the crowds. You even see the captain come into the room, and he's just and you see that he has an emblem on his chest, by the way, Nexo, that you did not glean earlier, but you notice it now. As soon as you stare down, you recognize it. The guy that killed 3 people in one attack.
It's him?
No, it's not him, but it's the same symbol that he had
Right.
during the Battle of Baton. or during the
Alright.
yeah. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Just kind of telling you. There you go. All right. Yeah. Scar. As you start punching, you see that as he comes through the door, he's just like, "What's going on? Somebody getting attacked!" And he draws his sword and everything. It's just like, and he just looks around the room. He has full helmet gear on and stuff like that. He does not show his face. It needs to be stated. Anyway, yeah, continue.
Garcia's going to stop. It's going to and stare at the guy who entered. And then he's going to continue punching the wall. Or carriage, whatever.
Carriage broke at this point.
Yeah, it snaps in half.
Yeah, Scar hits it so hard that the planks come undone, and it is and a bunch of stable hands that are inside of the stables run out of the room. Actually, the carriage would probably be parked outside rather than inside.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, so yeah. I mean, my argument could still work. Anyway, you basically, as you realize this, you see that Scar. As basically this happens, you as it basically happens, Scar, you realize that fuck.
My ears add some little detail to how Scar looks right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't look mad. He looks calm. His hair, which is usually tied up in like a little bun, is down and flowing.
Do me a favor, roll me a con save.
Looks a lot more relaxed than
Oh no, another tranquilizer.
what he usually does.
Yes, if I did that in here, he would be fine, wouldn't he? Okay, first of all, you realize that as you punch your hand, you realize that if you continue punching, you will snap, or like something will break in your hand.
Why?
He's just gonna stop them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna enter stand outside the broken down carriage and call for Scar.
It's not going to respond.
Then I'm gonna enter the carriage. The broken carriage.
Yeah.
Good luck.
What are you doing?
Remain silent.
Right, he is.
Well, can you at least nod or shake your head to my questions?
He's going to close his eyes. And then as he opens them, he gets the usual like face demeanor that Scar usually has. He begins to tie up his hair into a bun. And then he looks at Alexander.
I'm guessing I am there too, maybe?
I
So
don't
you're
know.
like behind me or
Roll
something.
an insight.
Yeah.
Roll an insight?
Mm.
Alright. Insight. Mother. 10!
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Just lower the roll. Just lower it. You hit it perfectly.
I mean, you can. The most you can notice is the fact that like Scar is definitely behaving in an unusual manner.
Yes, I'll give it to you. Continue. You guys are doing so well. Continue.
You know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander, may I say this? But I feel like this type of behavior, we may have seen it before happen. Back when we were with those,
Yeah, man, you don't know shit. You haven't done an insight.
Yeah, you get a roll insight.
Am I not speculating? Oh,
Nah, bro, you gotta roll insight.
I
Inside.
gotta roll inside, okay.
You can give us another roll if you really want.
24!
24,
Oh,
alright.
fuck yeah, no, there's definitely something off about Scar.
Is that all?
So usually he is always somewhat like tensed up, but in like in moments like the fight where he absolutely decimated those bodies, he did also remain somewhat calm, so to say. He wasn't angry, more numb than anything. As if he was a different person.
Alright.
Yeah, as I was about to say before, I didn't roll insight. Yeah, I think this thing with what happened with the other guys that turned into mush, maybe the same situation is currently happening right now too.
Maybe.
Maybe it's obviously that it's probably the same thing.
I got a cake.
What?
I got a cake.
Oh,
You got cake, yo?
Yeah, man.
alright.
I wanna give Scar some one ration. No
Alright.
particular reason.
All of a sudden, you guys hear, "Ah, look out!" And Merlin just fully gets up and he just like breathes like,
Yeah.
and he shouts like really loudly, "What is going on? Scar! Scar! Where's Scar?"
It's okay.
He's right here, Merlin. Calm down. The one that saved you, actually.
Yeah. He drank. Well, he powered through the T-Rex tranquilizer.
I guess Scar is just built different. And Merlin just falls down again and he just falls asleep.
Alright. Well, Scar, I'd say we can either stay here and try to find the people, or we can leave. Leave the human empire.
Find who?
The people that did this to you. That put you to sleep, technically.
Did what?
To keep it short,
I'm gonna pull out the tranquilizer dart again. Show it. Just put it in front of you.
Just going to stare at it?
Do you remember this?
No.
I'm gonna put it away. Seems he might have suffered some brain damage in this fall.
Oh, it's retarded even more! Just dumb plus.
Scar, do you remember punching the carriage?
No.
What do you remember?
Me and the old man was out shopping.
You, for the first time, notice 20 javelins in on Scar's back. And Merlin has gotten, and as you can see, Merlin, by the way, was carrying. I don't know, you guys will be. I will just be explaining this really quick. He had bought a bunch of crossbow bolts and a bunch of
I
crossbows.
probably just have like a fuck ton of quivers, just like hooked onto like a belt, just on me.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2, 3 maybe quivers.
Yeah.
All accumulate up to 50.
Are javelins
Oh.
the size of fucking darts?
Scar.
No, they're-
Alright.
Scar.
I have more questions still.
Yeah.
Do you remember turning, was it 3 people into mush?
No.
Alexander, I think it was 2, actually.
3, 2, whatever. Maybe 2, yeah. But do you remember that? Turning 2 people into a mushy paste.
No.
What do you remember when we were fighting the people?
What people?
A couple of days ago when the city was attacked. You remember that, right?
Yes.
Alright. What do you remember from that whole encounter?
There was some bandits that set fire on buildings.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Alright. It seems Scar is not alone in that brain of his.
Seems like it. Yeah. It's,
What do you... sorry. What do you mean by that? Misty says as she walks a bit up to you.
It means there's technically another Scar in there. One that only comes out when he's angry. What do you remember when we fought the dragon?
What? What are you saying?
What do you remember when we fought the dragon?
He was flying, called as a coward, kept stabbing me in my hand. I got Titan. We defeated her.
Titan comes out, by the way, and he's just like, "Whoa, whoa!" As he looks at you for a second.
What is a sword? Look at me. Is he pointing at me?
Yeah, he has gone off your back.
He has eyes on his like fucking like hilt.
No, throughout his construction of the blade, there are crystals that he sees through.
On the hilt?
No,
I hope on the hilt. Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I wish, but it was hard to make the sword. Anyway, now as he looks at you, he's just like, "What happened to you?"
Mm-hmm.
You are still bleeding just a little bit. Keep in mind, it's not a lot of blood. It's like, oh my god, I pricked my finger with a needle. You know.
How much health did I lose, man? All of it.
Take.
I'm dead.
Do you a favor and
Man,
remove 4 health. I'm gonna say you took 1 health for each of the darts. I'm not sure what the dart damage is. I'm just gonna say you lose 4 health.
I was more thinking of the Karen.
Alright, Scar. What do you remember from the pit?
I remember sitting in my cells,
Is that all?
talking to the old man, and whenever I got called out to fight, I would black out and I would wake back up in the cell.
right.
I see how it is. All right. I'm gonna walk away from the conversation.
What happened to the carriage?
You,
What?
the other you.
Huh?
There's a you inside of your brain, which is not you, but technically is you.
I'm breaking Scar's brain right now, man.
I don't want to. I'm gonna try to get the other one out.
You're gonna try and get the other one out? Wow.
I'm gonna head back to where the guy was, the one that has like the whole board thing.
You do that, it's just like, whoa, Alexander. Buddy system, Misty says to you. We are not leaving this character.
All right, Cole, come on.
Oh,
You follow him immediately.
I'm just going there and asking him, do you have a photo or something that we could see the faces of the people from the Shatterstar Syndicate or whatever it's called?
Yes, that shouldn't be a problem.
I'll have to be right back. I need to go to the toilet if you don't mind me.
All right.
As he's just like, right, this is all we have been able to accumulate. Okay, I'm now going to describe to you, because I haven't gotten an image for all of these. Excuse me.
You don't need to just describe it, and then I'm just gonna leave and go back to Scar.
Okay, Nessa the Bloodhands, or basically it says a name on the back on each and every one of them, and you see that it says Nessa the Bloodhands, or known as Nessa the Torturer. She brutally tortures people that doesn't choose to fight and stuff like that, and she's also known as the Inquisitor, if you will, of their thing. The Hound, or Caden, is very profound, long cheek. I'm not going to describe too much, but he looks like he's seen a wrong amount of death. You see a woman called Riona Greenglass. She poisoner. Quinn is I don't remember what Quinn was, but essentially he's apparently he's kind of like a giant. He used to be a fighter, then he became like a leader. And then we have Fergus the Clown, which deals with the there are a lot of different things, but you don't find any pictures of anything. But you find there's 3 images. For example, there's like 3 images there's a scratch on, which is just like and it's sort of like an anonymous image, which he doesn't know. And he has 4 images: Declan, Kieran, and Declan, Kieran, Forik, and Andres. Nobody of them, their faces have ever been seen. Seamus, again, looks a bit weird. But Fergus
No photos of anyone? Or...
No, of 4 of them, but I don't have the images. I will get the images during the week.
That's basically all I needed. All right, thank you. I'm gonna leave and go back to Scar.
You have a quick power.
And then I'm going to use encoded thoughts to pull out the little string to show Scar the images of the people.
Hold on. Encoded thoughts, did you say?
Yes. It's a cantrip.
I know it's a cantrip. I just want to encode.
We already used it before.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. It was with the whole mirror thing. I showed the whole experience through.
Lovely. I think that there's nothing that is special about that, so I think it's free to use.
Yeah, it's a cantrip too. It's literally just shows memories.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
To other people.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you pull out a memory, you do, and yeah, alright.
It's about the pictures of the faces of the people. So I'm gonna show that to Scar.
Yeah.
To see if anything happens.
Are you showing it right now?
Yeah.
He pulls it into your mind.
Not really. Usually, like you touch it. I think you can just like you touch it and see it or something.
To be fair, this could be an effective torture method. To be fair.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it could be.
Yeah.
Immediately, his face goes calm again. He rips out the hairband he had tied up his hair with. He grabs towards that face. I don't know if anyone is where that face would be.
It's just like in the air.
Let me roll a fucking. What would that roll be?
You're trying to get something that's not there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing. You're just like reaching out, I guess.
Yeah. Roll it.
All right. 8. All right. Other Scar. What do you remember?
Just going to stare at you. Then he's going to grab you.
All right.
And he's going to throw you.
Not the outcome I was hoping for, but something.
You get thrown 10 feet away. I'll say. Unless, how hard are you actually throwing him? Genuine question.
Yo, you're fucking hard, man.
Oh, okay. 25 feet away. Into the middle of the street. Seems about right. Alright. I just realized how far 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. What do we do?
Listen to me. What do you remember?
He is going to, I don't know, get out of the wreck of the carriage. If Scar hadn't done that already. And he's going to grab Titan.
Oh.
He grabs Titan. Okay.
He's going to begin to slowly walk over to Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a wall of force around you.
No, can't move anymore.
Yeah.
Stay.
And you're
Ryan resisted.
it's a wall of force. You can't do anything right now. You're just stuck there.
Ryan, get out of it.
I believe there's only like 4 ways to if I don't remember wrong.
Well, I don't have the.
I'm just worried that this might be a bit too small.
I already got another guy in it, didn't I?
Yeah, the fucking Monhelvi.
Yeah, I got the Monhelvi in it.
Yeah, you have a point.
Didn't I?
And he's taller than Scar.
Yeah.
Besides, this one looks a bit hunched over.
Oh no.
He's a gamer.
Oh. Right, this is also interesting.
I am back.
If you wanted to block the horses for leaving, you could also use the wall of force on it. Who knew?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting. Anyway.
Alright, well, Scar's gonna attack me right now, and I put him in a wall of force prison, so.
Wait, he was about to what?
Yeah, he has his sword and he's slowly walking towards me, but I put him in prison. Wall of force prison. You better talk to that sword of yours before you do anything stupid, Scar.
Who are you? Titan shouts to you. What is going on?
Just begins to stare at the Titan.
Why are you turning smaller? I thought you liked me big.
Yeah, the Titan's going to begin shrinking.
Ah,
It's going to turn into it's a long sword.
eh? What is going on? It was Titan. Scar, what are you doing?
How long does this last? Let's see. 10 minutes, alright.
Yeah, it lasts for a while. You need to continue concentrated on it, so keep in mind if you get hit
Yeah.
by something. Alec, Noble, you hear the captain say, "Should we get involved?"
Well, if you want to die, sure, but that's not the normal Scar.
Okay. Nudge!
There's two of
Stay at a bit of a distance. Clear the square and make sure no civilian gets in. And you see that he goes away, just like, you better got this. And he goes back to basically what he's doing.
Alright.
Okay. What do you do?
Scar, other Scar, could you bring the original back out?
Well, are you still showing the images?
No, you're not touching the thing.
Alright, then yeah, no, the normal Scar is back.
Alright, then the Wall of Force is gone.
The Titan's going to be growing again.
Like an erect penis, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
His dick gets smaller when the other one
Why
comes
did you
out.
give me a dick sword, man?
Dick sword, dick sword.
I'm gonna name you Bertram.
The worst thing is that is not even a joke. You could probably make it as big as that as well.
4 meters? Yeah.
I mean,
As long as I can wield it. Yeah, I mean.
somebody said something crazy to me at one point that you could probably create a bridge out of Titan.
That was a crazy one. Robert.
Hush. Alright, Scar, what do you remember now?
Hmm?
Everything that just happened, what do you remember?
That you tried to walk forward, Scar, and you realized that boom, you said.
No, the wall. I said the Wall Force is gone.
Oh, okay.
Took it away.
Just going to look around, just like, what's that now? You're sitting over there?
Yes, but the other you only comes out when he sees images of the people that, well, did him bad. And you don't remember that because he took over.
What?
I'm gonna pull out the little string thing again and just basically recap or show you everything that happened. Obviously not showing the images of the people.
Oh.
Like watching it as he's tying his hair again.
Yeah. You see?
Going to like look pretty confused over that. Why would I shrink Titan?
Well, that's the other you. I don't know why the other you would shrink Titan. Maybe he doesn't like compensating.
Maybe you'd feel like you're
I'm
overcompensating.
compensating.
That's pretty clever. I like that. That was great.
Now, we can either leave the human empire, or we can stay and then deal with the syndicate thing, even though it really isn't
To be fair, Golden,
our
you can.
job.
Golden, to be fair, you can make a choice whether or not to go back for your brother as well. If that's something you're interested in.
Isn't he at a school?
Yeah, he's at
Yes.
school.
Should be fine.
Oh,
Just like I was going to ask Alexander. Does Mordecai know anything about this?
Okay.
I don't know if Mordecai knows. but he might have suspected.
Should we ask him?
We can, if you want.
Where was he last?
Can I roll a history check for that? If I remember where
No,
he was
no,
last.
you know, he's in the Beastman territories.
Oh, okay. Alright. He's in
You
the
know it for
Beastman
free, yeah.
territories. Yes. He's in the Beastman territory. So if you want...
It's like you send like part of the money Scar earns over
Oh,
to
yeah.
him.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. He's
Alright.
in the Beastman territory, so if you want to go meet him in person to talk to him about it, we can do that.
It would help.
What do you think of that, Cole? Do you want to leave the human empire and then probably never come back here? Obviously for your brother.
Well, it'd be a nice change of pace
Yes.
for once to not be in such a racist country.
You know what I said? The world is run by racism.
Wow. What a quote.
I know.
Wait.
It's a quote of Asharon.
I would also like to visit my family, see what they're up to and how they're feeling.
Yes, that.
You've accomplished quite a bit. We'll do that. Well, so we agree the Beastman territory then?
Beastman territory, I guess.
Alright. Well, we already got a new cart, which I'm glad I asked for beforehand. And I got a saddle for my own horse. So,
Wait,
that's...
which way are you? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Nexo. Which way
Yeah.
are you guys heading?
Beastman territory. We're not gonna go through the very racist zone. We're just gonna go all the way across the human empire. I feel like that's the best way.
Yeah, we're probably gonna stop by the academy first to see if Damien wants to follow.
He's at school. I mean, Golden
It
Consignment.
depends on gold.
Yeah, so like, if he wants to stay at school or want to, you know, follow it.
Okay, sure.
Something is up with Scar.
Took me a bit
Can
to
I
figure it
send
out.
him? Can I send
you
Damien
have
a
a
sending
A
stone?
good idea of what's up with him.
Yeah, I know.
Did
Nah.
you give Damien a
That's why I
sending
did the
stone?
tests.
Mm-hmm.
Can I send Damien a sending stone?
I mean, you can send it to fucking Hammond, right? Message him directly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Hammond, how's it going?
They're pretty good friends with him, right? We're like best friends.
What's good, my bro?
Say
Literally.
that about
Where's
one
my
of the
brother?
high wizards of the world, like Jesus Christ. You could yeah, what do you do? Golden, you don't have a sending stone to your brother directly. You do, but yeah, you do have one to Hammond. I mean, Nexo has it, I believe, but
I mean, if I have one for Hammond, then I will send one to Hammond.
all right, 25 words. What are you saying?
25 words.
25.
Hey, Hammond.
But he already knows you. Okay.
Okay. He knows that it's coming from me, Beckon, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure if that's the description of the spell. Let me double check. I'm going to say that it does, just because of the reason that you said a short mandatory for. Hold on. With which you are familiar, the creature bears the message in mind, recognizes you as the sender. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're fine. He recognizes
Does
you.
it does? Okay. Okay, so. Hey, can you keep an eye on Damien? If something happens, thanks. Also protect him. If you can. Thank you. That's 20 words. Yes, I did count them down.
Yeah, you send the you go as you basically send this to send to him with a sending stone, and and then basically it goes, uh, and then basically like sooner, very soon you get would not have it any other way. Don't worry, I will keep him safe. There is no better place.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You send him a like. A like button I sent him. Lemao.
This is literally the idea of medieval texting. Anyway, oh, that means that you guys will go by the city of actually, it depends. It might be easier to take the road. Anyway, yeah, you yeah, what do you do?
I guess we all head off to the Beachman territory?
You guys get a card shortly after you guys are done. You guys get a card shortly after you guys are done, and as soon as you guys are prepared to leave, you guys get yeah, you guys soon basically get a cart and stuff like that, and yeah, you guys are free to leave. Yeah, you guys set out on the road.
With our new carriage, settle.
Uh,
To the Beastman territory we go.
okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, just traveling through the human territory, which is the slowest thing you guys could possibly do. Let me just show you.
Oh,
guys.
but it say?
We're gonna add Cameron for his fucking hammock airship to fly over there in like 2 seconds?
No, there's no airship.
You tell me Hammond doesn't have a hammock airship? What?
He does not have a hammock airship. What
What
the
do you
fuck
mean he doesn't? He promised us he did.
Man, you lying, son of a bitch.
Okay, so
I can't believe you, man.
it'll take you guys. Okay, so it took you guys 2 days to get from Baton. So see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jesus Christ. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
Are you counting days?
Yeah.
When the fuck did the map get so big?
30. It took you guys 2 days to reach from Baton to fucking. It takes you guys can only travel for 8 hours a day.
Did you all get a new map? Where's the other map?
Oh, it took you guys an age to travel this way. Hold on.
Second.
Hold on. Yeah, what is it?
Where's the other map that Kirsten?
Oh, I haven't put it in yet. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I need to. It's
Oh
just
my
I haven't done it yet.
Oh my god.
Patience, guys. Patience.
Where are we going?
You guys are heading. Okay, so look at the basement
Forgot like
territory.
which town he was in.
He was in.
Alexander remembers, but I don't.
He was
It's
in
a fucking
Krina.
town.
I remember very specifically that you mentioned Krina.
Karina?
Yeah.
Fuck's up here.
Oh my fucking god. Alright.
It's
Well, no, I think you mentioned one of them, and I said, yeah, let's go with that one.
I think that's what I said.
Why not Malta? Please, Malta.
I
Closer.
we can choose Malta if you want.
No.
Please,
So now it's lakeside view.
it has a lakeside view. It's actually
Very
an
nice.
island nation. Malta is in this world. It's on the middle of it. It's the actual like main city is on an island, while there's like a bunch of things. It's
Alright,
actually
well, then it's Malta we go, then I guess.
alright. I'm fine. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to move. There we go.
How many days is that gonna take?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you guys enter Riverdale, I need to actually move a bit ahead. As you guys enter Riverdale, you guys find yourself I'm not trying to think. As you guys enter Riverdale, you guys see that there is a trap. You guys see that there's somebody at the gate, and you see that it's like, "Hold there! You wish to enter the city of Riverdale."
Yeah, we're trying to come through.
All right, let me get the general.
Okay.
As soon as the general then basically comes downstairs and he opens the gate. And as soon as the gate opens, you guys see that there's a bunch of werewolves on the other side that has been killed recently. And you see that he looks at you guys and just like, it's you. Merlin. As you guys basically see that Merlin walks over and he hugs him a bit. And he's just like, and see that, hey there, I'm on. How you doing? Where's your son? And the general's like, oh my son is fine. He removed the curse about a month ago. Believe it or not.
About a week ago.
Interesting news to hear. Well, this is my new traveling pod. See, this here is well, you know Ibissus, but you do not know Scar Alexander. Prince Alexander von Drake von
Prince Alexander Drake von Instant Ironhorn IV.
something like that, and then
Exactly like that.
and then we have Cole right there, and then we have our little rapscallion bee that travels with us, and Misty's, which I believe you met Misty's as well. No, you didn't. No. Hey, Gizmo! Don't make me forget my. And Gizmo just squeals out, and he's like, oh, okay. Well, Merlin, you're welcomed in my city at any point. If you guys have any rations on you guys, take up at least 10 days of rations.
It took us 7 days to travel.
Yes, but I'm talking about the rest of the days which you guys traveled earlier to get. To...
I still have those 3 fish. Here, welcome and get.
They're
still
so
have-
rotten right now, man.
I think I fed them to my mimic.
I wouldn't surprise
Probably.
me.
I will remove them from my inventory.
You guys, but yeah, you guys make your guys' ways into the city. It's just like, do you guys want anything to eat? I need to remember to do his voice correctly.
Well, some food for the road would be nice because we're heading up towards the League of Beastmen.
Ah, the Beastman clans. Well, you know to travel on the road, right, where it is safest.
No, I don't.
Well,
Sorry, I was gone for a bit.
there is a road that goes between Fairyland and Werewolf Land that is known as the... Well, it is known as the Elf, or the Elf Road, as we call it. But it's known as the safest road to go through the territory to get to the Beastman clans.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I recommend going that road. Anyway.
Then we will go that way.
Yes. Now, essentially, we'll fix some food for you. Is there anything I can do for you while you are in this, while you're in this area of the country?
No, because I'd much rather get out, to be honest.
Prince, you won't happen to be son of Rorik, are you?
Oldest son of Rorik.
Interesting. I mean, Rorik has traveled through this place about 3 weeks ago, on his way back.
3 weeks?
Yes. King Rorik and his son.
Which one?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You have to give me a second. A lot of information, motherfucker. Okay, fortunately, I'm on the right notepad. Alright, where is it?
Brother gave me mint chocolate.
Wait. Oh, you got
Oh,
some
I remember
chocolate?
this map.
Fuck, what the fuck are these called?
Hold on.
Manscape.
Oh, it was just the sun. It was just Dario, I believe his name was.
Alright. Well, at least it isn't Kalen.
No, well, I never met anybody called Caleb. But since you are a Dragonborn, I believe... Well, no, I'm not going to guess anything. But it was nice to meet you, Prince. It's always nice to meet a noble that's... Well, don't consider him higher above than his followers.
Well, it also depends on the situation we're in.
Yes, it be. Yes, it be. Well, get yourself out of this dreadful country before anything more happens to you.
Will do. Thank you for your hospitality.
Is that their name? I think they're
Good
called
name.
Gross Chocolate Squares. The Gross is the company.
Add 10 rations to every one of you guys, by the way. And
10 more rations? Oh my god, I haven't eaten any rations. I just remembered.
Yeah, get rid of 10 rations. Fucking god, dude.
Then add 10.
Yeah, just add 10 days of rations.
So don't remove any.
Well, add 10.
Basically.
But you said remove
So
10.
remove 10
and then
add
add 10.
Yeah,
So don't do anything.
why not?
I'm confused here.
I am amazing.
You said to remove 10, then to add 10. What?
I agree with the blue. What?
Well, I asked that because you guys are running out of food.
I wanna go get waffles now, for fuck's sake.
You want to get waffles? Nobody has
I
said
don't
anything
know.
about waffles.
I wanna get waffle.
Go kill your.
Alright, as you guys are traveling
Ooh. Oh, it's a horrible combination.
as you guys travel on the road, you guys find out that so as you guys are traveling on the road, you guys get back onto the road again. Sorry, I should probably state first before I do anything. You guys get back out on the road again. Remind me to actually. No, never mind. Don't worry too much about it. All right, you guys get back onto the road again, and as you guys make your way through, you guys spend 2 more days traveling. By the way, before you guys get out of the human territory. And once you guys get out of the human territory, you guys are now on the road. On the right side of the road, you guys see nothing but clear and open desert.
I'll be right back.
Is everybody gone?
No.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get something.
Everyone just leaves.
Yeah. Imagine if everybody
goodbye.
goodbye. On the right
So
side.
what's the scenery like, Beckett? I just said it.
I just said it, but fuck that. Now, on the right side of the road,
Oh my god.
on the right side of the road, everything is barren, destroyed, right? And on the left side, you guys see flourishing trees, nice tree land, and it feels enamoring, and it feels like it's like this sort of nature that is drawing you in, if that makes sense. It feels very intoxicating to look at, if that makes sense. It's kind of like Minecraft, you know, where you go from one biome to another. If that makes sense. In one biome it's snowing, in one other it's raining. It's not that very unlike that. Except here it's just like there's a part where it's just like barren wasteland, and there's one that is just nice.
Yeah, it's like
luscious
Minecraft
forest.
where the fucking thingy just does the thingy where you.
As you guys get to the bridge, which crosses across here, you guys find, as you guys stare, on the biggest river in the world. This is the thickest river. It's approximately 90 to 100 meters long, like thick. Sorry.
Where are we?
Oh, white circle.
Here.
Correct. As you guys went through a lot of days of travel. I think it's the next month even. I think.
Do we roll a luck check on the weather?
All right, I'm back.
What
I miss?
Rolling 16 luck checks. Actually, I don't think it would be plausible for me to ask you guys to roll 16 luck checks. I think that would be extreme. But I do think...
Roll 1.
Roll 2.
Roll me 2. Yeah, you know what, Nixo has a point. Roll 2.
What?
Okay, you guys have an easier transition. If you guys rolled low, I would have you guys, like, have a couple of days just completely off.
That is 2 17s. I'm lucky as hell.
We just die if we get 2 nat ones. Just that meteor hits us.
I mean, it's another
Is the river, like, just frozen over?
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
Now,
Yeah, it's winter.
as you guys get to the as you guys get across this, you guys are easily now in the next month, which I don't remember what it's called. 1 second. I forget what the next month is called. What is the next month called? What is the next month called?
I'm guessing our we would be going like somewhere along these lines, maybe even into a city.
Well, then we're going into werewolf territory. Alright.
Fine, like
So I'm thinking we're going like just this way, right?
Let me quickly see what you guys have.
Let me do this properly for us, alright? So we obviously start here. Whoa. Whoa.
ooh.
Well, that's the most efficient way. We take a detour up the mountain.
Into the deep gnome territory.
Yeah, into the deep gnome. Or straight through that wall.
Go
Never reached
around
it.
Into the Centaur
mountain.
Exiles. Into
Yep.
the fucking werewolf kingdom twice.
Yeah.
And then we go to
Wow.
Liege?
Sometimes going a straight line is the fastest route.
How long have we been going with this spelling error?
Hmm?
That's not how you spell league.
No shit! I know. I even commented on it in my last series. They can't even spell league correctly
How the
yet.
fuck?
I've known about this for a
How
year.
long? How
Yeah.
long have we been? I haven't not noticed that.
Why have you not noticed that?
Cause I don't fucking care about the beast, man.
Well, now you fucking do.
Mordecai, I'm coming.
Do like a Roblox dance or something.
As you guys make your way onto the bridge,
Oh.
you guys find out. Huh? As you guys make your guys way
That
onto,
worked.
as you guys
Right.
make your way onto the bridge, you guys look onto the bridge.
Oh no.
/E dance work.
As you walk onto the bridge, you guys see a dead troll laying upon the
Oh.
bridge. Dead.
What happened?
Get some troll meat.
We'll like poke him, see if he's okay.
Can you guys stop that?
I'm just so baffled about the fact that that works.
What are you guys even doing?
/E space and then dance. Wait, also works. Hold on.
Do not pay
Oh,
attention
fuck.
to what the players are doing. They are being stupid.
Jesus. New feature. How long has that been there? Oh my god. What?
What the fuck?
Alright, let's continue.
Wait, what is that?
If you do /E and then type something, it pops up like that.
Immunity mode.
It's so weird. Yeah, what emote is stop, Beckon? It's the mega question.
Alright, well, let's continue with the troll thing.
You guys see a
to
troll
ourselves.
that has a very, very greasy blood strolling off of it.
Greasy. Who tasted it? What am I saying? Probably me.
Alright, Scar, can you go get us some of that meat?
Fuck yeah. Time to be a butcher knife. Titan.
You get out your butcher knife and you just go.
Do I actually have a butcher knife though?
You don't need one.
Or am
you
I
have
just using Titan?
You have Titan.
No, I have cook's utensils, so.
Oh, okay.
Of course you fucking do.
As you cut into the big thing, you find yourself. Good job.
Can you actually eat roll meat?
I don't believe
It-
it's harmful.
It would regenerate, right? So you'd be pretty stuffed.
You'll probably just go back to 2010 memes.
Probably. Probably.
You start to cut open the troll meat.
Wakes up! Who's here taking a nap?
And as you basically see Merlin jump off and just like, what are you doing?
Hungry.
We're getting some meat. It probably is pretty valuable.
It's poisonous!
I can take it.
You probably can. Doesn't mean all of us can.
Somebody probably likes
Stop
it.
cutting.
I mean, it's not worth it. Because, first of all, not only... Well, most troll meat tastes disgusting, and not only that, but it's mostly poisonous.
At worst.
Right, but is a homeless man going to care?
No! Because they're homeless! What kind of argument is that?
Your Scar is homeless.
Yes.
Homeless!
What the fuck?
What?
Where's the fort? You know the fort that I own? Where the fuck is it located again?
You own a fort?
Yeah. I own a fort.
Since when did you have a house?
No, it's a keep. It's a keep, not a fort.
Oh.
A keep.
It's considered inside of the territory. Let me actually just do you a favor.
The territory.
Let me... And then Eclipse. And it's probably somewhere... Let's see. It's probably somewhere here.
Alright.
I haven't drawn it on the map because it's not the most important thing to draw at the moment. Anyway. Yeah. Alright. You find yourself... Okay, yeah. What do you guys do?
We got the troll meat. Let's continue going.
Alright. You guys continue to go, and as... Oh, you guys finally end up, not seeing the thick brush, and you guys hear singing in the distance. You do.
We're right next to Malram, though. So.
Yes, but you are not in Malram. That's another road.
Singing in the distance.
In the distance, as you guys all of a sudden past the territory of the
The elves?
Yeah, the elves. I need to update this map. Alright. Alright, as soon as you guys make your way towards the let me double check that there isn't any comment.
Lara
Lira.
Yeah.
You all of a sudden get stopped. You do, as you see, as you have several arrows trained on you, and you see a minotaur standing. It's like, what do you want?
This is the entrance?
This isn't an entrance. These may just be a patrol.
We're just passing through. We're heading up to Malta.
Lower your arrows! That's my brother, you dimwits! As you see a young dragonborn, can't be more than very young. He is.
Is it fucking Darian?
As you see coming through is a lanky but strong kid at around 14, could be more 14, maybe even 15. And he is silver colored. He is. And he looks at you and said, brother! And he walks over to you and he hugs you. Or he goes towards you to hug you, essentially.
Surprised you still remember me.
I wouldn't forget my own brother. You only met a couple of years ago. What do you expect?
It was more than a couple.
Yeah, I know.
It was
Again,
about.
sorry,
I don't remember.
sorry about father. He still hasn't improved that much.
Well, so what have you been doing these couple of years?
I've become a
Asharon.
warrior. You know, like Dad wants to. You know, he really helped
Right.
me train. If that makes sense.
Anything
May
big
I ask
happened?
a second? I am also there.
Yeah, you are.
Ah, interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna come towards the location, sort of, I guess, there, and they're kind of like, Alexander, you didn't tell me you had friendly siblings.
Well, yes, not all of them are
Only me,
idiots.
only me, Darian, and wait, is Saria any polite? I don't
No,
remember.
she is.
Alright.
She is.
Me and my brother Darian and Sariel are all kind to our big brother, except for our other big brother, which is a cunt.
Kaylin.
Yes, he is kind of thirsting for Dad's throne. It's not exactly what we'd consider to be a good time, if you will.
No, but me and this party have done quite a bit. We fought a black dragon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You want to talk to them?
Yeah, sure.
I pull out the crystal with whatever the fuck his name was again.
Mole.
Moog. Alright, put this thing on.
Where?
Just like on your head or something, I don't remember.
Oh, and he does. A couple of minutes passes. Actually, I don't think you could come into it with him.
I can.
Oh.
I can't. I only got one of the connectors.
Oh. A couple of minutes goes by and he comes out of it. He's just like, well, he's less chappy than I expected him to be. Did he tell you which one is his father?
It's like the big red one or something. I don't remember the name.
Rex is the Great. Oh.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Oh, right. Well, blessed be or Gordon the Great. All right. Well, where are you heading?
We're heading up to Malta. We're gonna meet a merchant.
Oh, you're not
Old
heading home?
retired merchant. I'll be heading there soon.
Be careful. Father might not be happy to see you.
Well, so be it.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, I am still technically the next in line of the throne.
I know, but Dad doesn't. How do I put it? Well, my dad kind of sent me out here because of the reason that he believed that I should get some practice in, you know, like he does to all the young ones.
Well, he didn't do that to me, ever.
Well, he believes that training people at a young age seems like the smart idea to make sure that they have a strong and powerful bloodline. Oh, did you hear? Sariel has been betrothed.
She has?
Yes, she was betrothed to a half dragon from the Kobold territory. She wasn't very happy about it, mind you, but she at first, but she seems kind of happy with the decision at the moment.
Well, to each their own. We'll be heading to Malta now. It was nice seeing you after these years.
I hope to see you again, brother.
I'll be by the castle or whatever.
Yeah.
In maybe a week or so. Maybe more. we'll see.
Yeah. I'll be heading north to and I'll bring Darian with me. He is
Alright.
he's always used to a adventure. All right. I'll see you guys. Don't worry,
Sorry if I'm
nobody.
not. Just want to say I'm sorry if I'm not really talkative right now. Two things happened. Important stuff IRL, and wanted to order food.
Well,
Alright.
we're not gonna wait. Well, I mean, this session is not gonna be the longest.
I am
session.
completely now free. The only thing I have to do now is just pay for the food, and that's it.
I don't really think there's a lot more.
We can do.
Yeah, in the session.
It's a bit horrible without Biggie present, and
I mean, actually, it's kind of like empty since
Yeah,
Bird is missing and Biggie.
Uh-huh.
Plus, he's mostly just traveling right now.
Yeah.
So,
I-
I'd say we get to Malta, then we end the session.
You guys head up north, and
No cliffhanger.
I don't see
Yeah,
the point
no
about a
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger today.
There's a cliffhanger anyway.
Oh, you opened the door and he's dead! He's dead! See you next session!
He's dead. He's dead. He fucking died on the floor. He did the anime pose.
Peter Griffin
He had a heart
definitely.
attack!
Oh,
He's
wow.
dead!
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
guy.
see ya!
I am
Right.
very
Very not
disappointed.
tempted.
I am so tempted to just be like, oh, mystery. Trust me.
Why the fuck did we go here then?
Alright, well, let's head up to Malta now.
You guys head through, and first of all, if Ibis was here, she would, I would actually comment on this, but
On shit, yeah.
Okay, so first of all, Scar, as you guys head throughout this territory, you guys see gigantic turtles, dragon turtles, bigger than
Oh,
houses,
oh.
essentially, that they use to trap. And you see that the turtles, they are riding on top of them, and they have, and the turtles even, and the dragon turtles have even gigantic houses on the back of them that it looks like people live in and stuff like that. And it looks like they also use them for different things. And as you move through, you guys see Warforged. You do a giant that is like a gargantuan creature. I think is the right approximation. And you see you see a lot of small ones, and you hear the thumping as you guys head through Ladder Lyra, because you guys need to head through Ladder Lyra in order to basically see this. And there's like a lot of shit going on here. You guys head throughout this territory, and you guys, as you guys move through here, you guys head into. Let me see if I remember this correctly. I don't think the Nunche is the Leonin area, but I don't remember. Hold on, do you guys still have that note area that you write down shit?
We do.
D&D Codex?
Yep.
Thank you.
We just haven't used it.
Fair enough. Oh, it's cursed is in here as well. Fair enough. Okay, this is it. Okay, as you guys I can't keep this up. Okay. As you guys realize that as you guys are traveling throughout here, you guys see Leonins, and needs to be stated, you guys don't just see one race at any point during this. Next, so you know this is no surprise since
It's a mix of everybody.
about
Oh, my voice.
about 120 years ago, there was a massive civil war, and afterwards there was a proclamation that basically happened to basically have all of the empires respond to one council. There's one council that leads the entire. Yeah.
It's not really lore that we need, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling you why you aren't seeing one race. You see many unified races. You also see humans, by the way, traveling throughout your ways. I just thought
Yep.
that it is worthy to tell you guys. You guys make your way throughout the area, and you guys make your way across the bridge, and you guys head. Would he be on the island or off the island?
As we were at Malta now, so I think it's good enough to end the session.
All right, you guys make your way into the city of Malta, and this is where we'll be ending the session. And thank you guys so much for joining us for the session. Sorry for it being a bit stale. You know,
What are you talking about, man?
some episodes are just a bit stale like that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully, the audio isn't terrible this session. And I hope to see you guys in the next session. You guys will be joining us
Fuck,
for.
man, we haven't done an audio test.
And the fate of Asharon.
Of Asharon.
Yeah.
Hopefully the waffles are going to be good.
Have a good night. Bye bye.